welcome everyone. As always, hope you're having a good day. And let's get started. You lie back, you close your eyes, and you breathe. Continuing to take the time to slow down. Continuing to take the time to settle in. A nice easing into the practice. A familiar sensation as we start the same way every time. Remember, as you settle in here, you're not trying to simulate or trying to fake it, I guess is a better way to put it. You just let it be. You let the body lie back, the eyes closed. The breath freely moves in and moves out. You may notice agitation. You may notice tightening. You may notice the mind wandering here and there. You don't fake it. You don't try and pretend like it's not happening. All those sensations are part of it. It's becoming aware of that sensation as it arises. Being able to see it, being able to breathe into it, being able to experience it. We don't want this to just be a simulation. This pretending to relax, to settle in, to slow down. Instead, you want to take the time for it. Learn how to negotiate it, how to navigate it. Some days it works, some days it doesn't, and that's perfectly fine. You take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. Then your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. You gently rock from side to side. The sense of movement, swaying the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees. You rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long, nice and smooth, back and forth. Just waking things up. The next inhale draws you all the way up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. The eyes are closed. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press back, down dog. You settle in. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Let your eyes close. You feel the lines of the body. Nice and stable over the four corners. The breath is smooth, drawing in and out. Everything's starting to wake up a bit. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg. Left. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, full extension. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take the time with each one, each step, each movement along the sequence. No need to rush. You're feeling as the body moves. The extension, the flexion. That shifting of the body weight, that coordination. Inhale, right foot forward, opening the hips. Left foot forward, lengthening the hamstrings. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left, right, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, left, exhale, right, inhale, and exhale. You relax the arms, you close your eyes. Tadasana, nice and steady. And with the big toes touching heels slightly apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. You settle that way. The hips sit low, but the tailbone draws under. Your low back is long and your torso is lifted. So you feel right over top your base. And then exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. But the head hangs heavy. The tailbone's actively tilting towards the ceiling. The elbows bending, leveraging the strength of your arms, your upper body to help draw the torso long over those legs. And then inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. You let it linger for a breath, and on exhale, you step the foot forward, crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink down as the arms reach up. Nice long line. You feel like you're dragging that right heel towards the body. The foot stays still, but so the body then starts to sink down towards that right heel. That's your hamstrings contracting on the right thigh, giving you that leverage to sink the hips a little deeper, so that as you reach up, you get that nice long swept line through the front of the left thigh. Then releasing the tension, those left toes curl, and you just drive back through that left heel, rising up high lunge. You take a moment, set your weight. Then from here, we're going to warrior three. So nice and smooth. You start to shift your weight forward over that right leg as you rise up, making your way to parallel to the floor, but no rush. More important than being parallel with the ground is feeling steady over that right leg, controlling your center point. so that you feel long from the crown of the head to that left heel. Then just as smooth as you came in, you step back, high lunge. Those left toes touch, the arms reach up. You settle into it. That right thigh's reaching forward, left thigh's pressing back. You're going to bring the palms together and drop the thumbs between the shoulder blades. The elbows point up. The head pushes against those forearms. You start to get that lift of the upper chest. But your abdominal wall draws in, trying to avoid just a deep bend of the low back, and instead that upward lift of the upper chest, that lengthening through the underarm. And inhale, you straighten the arms out. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg lifts. You let it linger for a breath. And then exhale, you place the foot forward, crescent lunge. Right knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the arms sweep. And again, you start to build that tension by dragging that left foot back or feeling like you're dragging it back. It doesn't move anywhere. Then release the tension. The toes curl, and you press back through that heel, high lunge. Once you feel set, nice and smooth, the weight shifts forward. Warrior three. A nice long line. The breath is smooth. The eyes are soft. And take your time here, nice and slow. That right foot touches down as light as it can. High lunge. You adjust your stance so you feel balance foot to foot. Then palms together, thumbs between the shoulder blades. You might tuck your chin at first to help get those arms behind you. Then you start to push your head against your forearms, trying to lift your head to look up. So you get that lift of the upper chest. The abdominal wall drawing in to stabilize the low back. Inhale, you straighten the arms. And exhale, hands to the floor as you make your way to down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. The back heels down. The torso sweeps up. You soften your eyes. The front knees bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. Nice down and out pressure with the feet. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. We're going into full revolve side angle, which means that back heel is going to stay flat on the floor. So keeping that foot down, you lean forward and you start to twist to the right. That right or that left elbow hooks that outer right thigh. With that left heel staying down, that left hip's going to be pinned a bit further back. Your hips aren't going to be able to swing, and so the rotation is going to feel limited. And that's kind of the point here. By doing it this way, we're able to really isolate that rotation to the spine. And you'll notice you won't get quite as much rotation as usual. You won't feel like you have the same range of motion. And that's okay. Don't try and force it. You want to feel that twist. The left shoulder rolling under while that left hip stays back. That right shoulder drawing back as the sternum reaches out in front. Then inhale back to center. Warrior one. Take a breath. And exhale, hands to the floor as you make your way to down dog. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Don't overthink it. Nice firm stance. Nice down and out pressure of the feet. The hips try and square as best as they can to the top edge of the mat. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. Keep that right heel anchored to the mat as you lean forward and twist to left. Full revolve side angle. You can work your arms however you like, broadening or binding. But keep that back foot down. A nice deep wrap of the spine. The crown, the head extending out over the top edge of your mat. And inhale back to center, warrior one. And then exhale, hands to the floor as you make your way to down dog. And sliding forward in a plank. You're going to roll to the right side, side plank. The outer edge of that right foot. You can lower that right knee, stagger the feet. You can lift that top arm, lift the top leg, whatever you like. But nice, strong lateral line. Nice and balanced. Rather than feeling like you're hanging on that shoulder, you're lifting up away from the floor, pushing the ground away, putting you in control. Then nice and smooth, you come back to center plank and you roll to the left. That left hand, outer edge of the left foot. You make your adjustments, then you lift. As your obliques and your transverse abdominals contract more and more on that left side, it's going to pull that bottom rib towards your waistline and you'll feel your body starting to arc towards the ceiling. That's how you balance the weight from hand to foot, rather than feel like all the weight's just in that top arm. You're able to start to lift. You're finding that full coordination, the lateral line, and then nice and smooth. You can come right back to center plank. And exhale, you lower to the floor. And you take a breath. Stack the hands, rest the cheek. Then from here, we're going into prone boat. So the arms are forward, biceps next to the ears. And on inhale, you lift your arms, your head, your chest, your legs up off the mat. As much of you off the floor as you can lift. And you reach along from your toes to your fingers. And exhale, relax. Take a breath. And the arms extend once again. And on inhale, you rise up. Let the gaze be down so the back of the neck is long. Feel like one continuous line from the crown of the head all the way to the tailbone. Exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. Find the strength of your back line. And exhale, relax. Take a breath. Then hands under the shoulders, elbows in tight. The toes curl so the knees can lift. And you do one push up to plank. Then down dog or vinyasa. And exhale the right foot forward, low lunge. We're going into side angle from down low. So that right hand on the floor inside the right foot. The left heel spins in. And on inhale, that left arm sweeps up towards the ceiling. Nice broad line across the collarbone. If you want to wrap that top arm for your bind, feel free. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. But you roll open. Feels like an open twist here. That right hip hugs in tight to the midline. The left shoulder draws back. And nice and smooth on inhale, you rise up, warrior two. Your hips stay low and set. Then straightening out that right leg, you reach forward, triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. From here, we're going to take that left bicep next to left ear, extended side triangle. Trying to feel a level line from that left wrist to shoulder to hip. Rather than letting the body arc, you're extending straight out. Last couple of breaths if you want to lift that bottom arm, and you stay long with the body. Trying to keep the curve out. Inhale, you rise up, arms into a T. From here, we're going into revolve triangle. So that left foot turns in slightly, allowing your hips to square. The right hand to right hip, left arm reaches up, and on exhale, you fold forward just about halfway, and you rotate. That left hand lands down, that right arm then reaches up. And on exhale, the right hand comes down as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then the left foot steps forward. Low lunge. We're going into side angle, so left hand's inside the left foot. Right heel spins in. And inhales, that right side sweeps open. You stay there or you wrap that right arm around your back. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. Nice and smooth. Control the transition as you just lift the torso. Warrior two. Then straightening out that left leg. Reach forward. Triangle pose. Start broad at first from hand to hand. You set yourself long. A nice extension of the spine. Then you bring that right bicep next to your right ear. Extended side triangle. Trying to encourage a little bit more reaching out. If you want to lift that bottom arm, feel free. But you stabilize through the low back. It's your QL that takes over on the left side. Or I'm sorry, on the right side. Anchoring the rib cage in place, allowing that forward movement rather than drooping. And inhale, you rise up. You're going to turn that left or that right foot in slightly so your hips can square, setting up for a revolved triangle. Left hands to left hip, right arm reaches up. You fold forward and you rotate. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Now the more this left shoulder or this right shoulder comes under, the more I twist, the more this left hip draws back. Tendency is we start to pinch that shoulder towards the hip, we'll kind of curl into it like this. But you want to go low. That shoulder's rolling under, that hip is reaching towards the back edge of the mat. That helps keep your hips square and keeps your torso extending forward. It also usually intensifies that stretch you get up the lateral line of that left thigh. Then exhale, hands to the floor, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Exhale the right foot forward, warrior two. And take a breath. And straightening out that right leg. The right toes turn in, feet are parallel. And on exhale, you pinch those heels. The knees bend and the hips sit guides. Your elbows bend 90 degrees. And you settle in. You just breathe. And the eyes are soft. You trust your legs. Good, nice and smooth, you extend the limbs. The heels spin out and you fold forward between your legs. You work the hands to the floor. If they're comfortable down, you start to walk them back, drawing the torso tighter in. The tailbone tilts up, the head hangs heavy. Inhale, you lift up halfway. You walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat. You turn the feet and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Left foot forward, warrior two. Left leg straightens. The toes turn in. The heels pinch. The knees bend. Goddess pose. You extend the limbs, the heels spin. This time sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. The collarbones broad as you fold forward. You draw the arms away from your back. The head hangs heavy. Exhale, hands to the floor. You walk yourself to the top edge of the mat as you step back, making your way to down dog. Then exhale, you lower your forearms to the floor, dolphin. The palms are flat, the hips are high. You're scrubbing the top edge of the mat away from you, pushing your sternum back towards your knees. You can stay there, or you start to take your dives. You slide forward, taking your chin past your fingertips. Then exhale, you press yourself back. You go back and forth a few times with your breath count. Two more breaths. On the next exhale, you press up into down dog, lifting those elbows, then sliding forward to plank, and exhale, you lower to the floor. You take a breath. Preparing for 3 rounds of Cobra. The hands are under the shoulders, the elbows in tight, tops of the feet firm on the mat. And on inhale, you peel the head, the chest, the palms up off the mat. Baby Cobra to start. Exhale, relax. Take a breath. And then inhale, you rise once again. Baby Cobra or full Cobra. You plant the palms and you start to straighten the arms. But you keep that curl to the back. Your sternum's rolling forward and up. Exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. Baby Cobra, full Cobra, or King Cobra if you want. You bend your knees, bringing the soles of the feet towards the crown of the head. Trying to make a big O. And exhale, relax. You stack your hands, you rest your cheek. You breathe. And then hands under your shoulders. The toes curl, the knees float. One push up to plank. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. You're going to stack that right hip over the left. You can stay right there or bend that right knee and nice and light. That right foot touches down outside the left edge of the mat. Turning your hips and chest to face the ceiling. You keep that front line high. Nice open curve. Then nice and smooth, you come back to center. Right leg stays up. And on exhale, you draw that knee forward for pigeon. The heel touches down behind that right wrist. The left leg slides back. You can stay upright for your king pigeon variations, or you drape yourself forward when you're ready. Inhale, you rise up. You're going to rock over to that right hip and sweep that left leg out front. Janu Shirshasana A. So that left leg is straight. The right foot's high on the inner left thigh. The arms reach up, slight twist, and you fold forward over that left leg. And inhale, you lift up just halfway. We're going into revolve Janu Sirsasana. So that left palm faces up inside the left leg, and that right arm takes that big sweep overhead. Aiming that right hand for that left foot. No worries if you catch it or not. More important is that reach of the top side. The nice deep arc now of the rib cage, the spine, that lateral flexion. Inhale, you rise up. Exhale, relax the arms as you cross your ankles. And you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. You stack that left hip over the right. You can stay right there. You push back down on that left hand and get that nice twist through the low abdomen. Or you bend that left knee. And with control, you roll over. The left foot touches down. The waistline stays as high up as you can get it. The left arm sweeps overhead. Nice and smooth, controlled as you come back to center. That left leg is high. And exhale, you draw the knee forward. That right leg slides back. And you stay upright. Or you fold forward. And inhale, you rise up. You sit over to the left side as that right leg sweeps out in front. Janu Sirsasana A. Left foot's high on the inner thigh. The arms reach up, slight twist, and you fold forward. Then inhale halfway. Right palm faces up inside the right leg. Nice big sweep of the left arm overhead. The hand aiming for the foot. Working that long lateral line. Now reach that left hand away from the shoulder, away from the waistline. Inhale, you rise up. You relax the arms as the ankles cross. You find your route to down dog. Then lowering the knees to the floor. You come to standing on your shins, setting up for camel. Hands against the low back. Tops of the feet firm on the mat, so the thighs stay active and vertical. And on inhale, you just roll the sternum, the center of your chest towards the ceiling. If you like to release your hands to the feet or the floor, feel free. But you're looking for that up and over sensation in the torso, rather than just back. Inhale, you rise up. You take a breath. Relax the arms. And once again, hands against the low back. And you go up and over. Inhale, rising up. Take a breath. Third and final one. On an inhale. Up and over. You find child's pose whenever you're done. You tuck yourself in. You close your eyes and you breathe. Then inhale, you rise up. You're going to sit over to the left side of your feet, setting up for half spinal twist. So I'll leave that right leg on top of the stack. So you just step that right foot over top the left thigh. The right knee points to the ceiling. The right hand's on the floor behind you. The left arm reaches up. And on an exhale, you twist. Hooking that elbow outside the thigh. Or you can always just hug that thigh too. Then back to center, and you switch sides. That right leg tucks under, the left foot then steps over, left hand's on the floor behind you, right arm reaches, and on exhale you twist. Either hook the elbow or hug the thigh. Then back to center. You take the legs straight, Paschimottanasana. The feet are flexed, the arms reach up, and on exhale you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you get. Your toes, your ankles, your shins. You bow the head, close your eyes, and you lead with your heart, your sternum, the center of your chest. And reaching out as you rise up, you sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. You take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The knees are bent, the feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you push down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. Take a nice full breath. And inhale, you rise once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up as high as you want to go. And exhale, relax. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then the arms alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up. You hang out right there or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against the low back as you send the legs up. You can always shimmy those elbows a little closer. But you want to feel like you're just sitting the weight of your low body into your palms. The weight transfers down your forearms to your triceps, across your upper back. And you're able to rest here. A few more breaths if you want any variations. And coming back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands and nice knees and you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press down into your hands and elbows. So you're lounging on your forearms, looking at your toes. Then all you have to do is roll back. Crown the head and rest towards the floor behind you. And the collarbones broad, and the sternum lifts. And you get that nice bow to the upper back. Then exhale, you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Then the arms into cactus arms, the elbows bent 90 degrees, and the knees over to the left. And back to center, and over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining, as always. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you when I see you.